Alright, we here to break down the top 25 so far after week 12 of 3019. First off, we got Oklahoma at number 1. They play against Baylor this week. Number 2, we got Auburn. They play against Bama this week. It's a rivalry week. Number 3, we got Tennessee going up against Kentucky this week. Number 4, we got Clemson going up against South Carolina. Number 5, USC, which is kind of crazy. 3-loss team at number 5, but it is what it is. Going up against UCLA this week. San Diego State, number 6 right now, going up against UNLV. Number 7, we got Army, a team that I don't think is a top 25 team, but they're going up against Vandy this week. Well, not a top 20. They are a top 25 team. They're not a top 15 team to me. And 7 is egregious. But anyways, TCU, number 8, going up against Oklahoma State this week. Number 9, you got Stanford going up against Notre Dame this week. Number 10, you got Virginia going up against Virginia Tech this week. Number 11, you got Georgia going up against Georgia Tech this week. Hey, that's going to be a big matchup. Can't wait to see this. Number 12, Ole Miss going up against Mississippi State. Texas going up against Kansas State at 13. 14, Georgia Tech going up against Georgia. Well, I mean, it said number 18, so it's probably the coaches poll. But yeah, this is the college football playoff rankings. Number 15, we got FAU going up against JMU. Number 16, we got Cal going up against Navy. Number 17, we got Texas A&M going up against Mizzou. Number 18, we got Arkansas going up against LSU. Number 19, we got Fresno State going up against Colorado State. Number 20, we got Nebraska going up against Iowa. Number 21, we got Miami going up against Purdue. Number 22, we got Louisiana going up against Arkansas State. Number 23, we got Boise State going up against San Jose State. Number 24, we got NC State going up against Wake Forest. 25, we got Michigan State. Had a big game against Maryland last week, and they're going up against Minnesota this week. And now let's take a look at some of the passing leaders in college football so far. It's sorted by passing yards. We got Lawrence Childs, 34 touchdowns, 10 picks. Lance Payne, 24 touchdowns, 13 picks. Mike Smith, 21 touchdowns, 6 picks. David Elbert, 19 touchdowns, 6 picks. Aaron McCullum, 30 touchdowns, 9 picks. Brian Levine, 23 touchdowns, 7 picks. Ryan Harris, 28 touchdowns, 4 picks. Kevin Ellis, 22 touchdowns, 15 picks. He got some weapons though. Mark People, 17 touchdowns, 12 picks. Raymond Rogers, 23 touchdowns, 9 picks. Y'all see Kevin Reese, Michael Clark, Keenan Jones. Y'all see all the type of dudes we got down here. You know, y'all can stop it whenever y'all want. You know, my guy Doug McLaurin, 26 touchdowns, 7 picks. But yeah, Derek Tremblay, 24 touchdowns, 9 picks. Probably a top 10 pick in the draft. But yeah, y'all see the numbers these dudes is putting up. Rushing, David Jacobs, 1,800 yards, 14 touchdowns. Hey, my man balling out. 1,800 yards so far, 6.4 yards per carry. That's crazy, bruh. John Palmer, y'all see 1,800 yards, 17 touchdowns. Brian Williams, 1,700 yards, 18 touchdowns. Andrew Sanders, 1,500 yards, 15 touchdowns. Roosevelt Lumpkin, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. Y'all see Bob Pierce, Rich Wilson, Josh West, Gabe Johnson. Matt Covington, this is my guy, 1,300 yards, 7 touchdowns. Y'all see, y'all can pause it whenever y'all want. Focus on whoever y'all want to focus on. Corey Hurd, he actually might win the Heisman because he got a lot of receiving yards too. So he in the Heisman race right now for Clemson. Hey, he been balling this year as a true sophomore. But yeah, y'all see. Receiving, Andy Brewer, leading the nation in receiving. 73 catches, 1,400 yards, 19 yards per catch, 10 touchdowns. Crazy numbers. Patrick Bishop, 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns. Brian Larson, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Brent Roberts, a tight end, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns. Mike Powell, y'all see Tommy Tatum. Patrick Greer, Carlos White. Brett Nugent, this is my guy, 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. You got some dogs out here. 952 for Reggie Kent, 8 touchdowns. Y'all see all of them. Yeah, y'all can pause when y'all want. Vontae Austin leading the nation with 21 sacks. That's crazy. They was in the playoff race. I say he had a chance at Derek Thomas' record of 27 sacks. But yeah, 21 sacks as a defensive tackle. That's something special, man. All-time great season. In my opinion, he's going to be a college football Hall of Famer just off this season right here. Yeah, Preston Franklin, Jake Evans, Brandon Walker, y'all see him. Chad DeLuca. All these guys, 8 sacks and above. Now we in the 7.5 range. Y'all see him all. 6.5 range, y'all see. Y'all can pause it when y'all want. Yeah, Terrence Moore leading the nation with picks. Stuart Newton, Aaron Little, Reggie Taylor, Tony Finley, Michael Davis. Y'all see them all. Some dogs here taking the football away. But yeah, y'all can pause it when y'all want. See how tough these guys are. Some dogs out here. And now let's take a look at the top 25 games that happened last week. Y'all see Auburn beat Texas A&M 37-34 in overtime. Clemson beat Boston College. Florida Atlantic beats Tulsa. Oklahoma beats TCU. Big time matchup. That was very exciting. Derek Tremblay did his thing. So did Doug McLaurin. Back and forth game. Arkansas beat Mississippi State. Spanked them for real. San Diego State spanked Wyoming. Nebraska beat Illinois. UVA beat Purdue. Texas State beat Louisiana. Ole Miss beat South Carolina. Cal beat Stanford. Michigan State overtime matchup with Maryland. Boise State beats Hawaii 48-3. Miami beats North Carolina 24-21. NC State beats Louisville, my bad, 34-24. Fresno State beats Nevada 28-6. Y'all see Tennessee beats Vandy, rivalry game 30-24. Oklahoma State beats Texas 34-17. Georgia Tech beats Pittsburgh 28-13. Y'all see Georgia beats Mizzou 24-20. So yeah, it's the games that happened this past week in the top 25. If you want to be included as a character in the Reason Sports Network universe, then this is the video for you. In the Reason Sports Network, we make content for high school football, college football, and the NFL. You can be a character in our series and see yourself evolve from high school to college to the pros. If you want to be a part of this, then fill out the form that's in the description. When you fill out the form, make sure to choose only one level of football. Choose either high school, college, or the NFL. If you choose multiple levels of football, then I will select the smaller level. For instance, if you choose a high school and a college team, then you will start your career in high school. If you choose a college and an NFL team, then you'll start your career in college. If you start your career in the NFL, then you'll start off as an undrafted free agent. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for filling out the form and wanting to be part of the Reason Sports Network, and enjoy the content.